What is going on, YouTube? We are here once again. You already know what time it is. It's time to get to some USFA action here on YouTube. It's gone down today. Can't wait to get this one started as we always do. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We got plenty of them, so make sure you head down to the description and we'll talk about them a little bit later. But let's talk about this game real quick. St. Louis at Anchorage is going to be a Eastern versus Western matchup in this one. St. Louis, they secured the playoffs last week, so now they're just looking to see if they can make it all the way to the #1 seed. They're currently in the second spot, so a win here today will definitely help them out in their cause. While Anchorage, they're currently sitting in the 5th seed in the Western, so they need to get the victory to stay pace within the playoffs here. They're not trying to go home in their first season. They want to get the job done. So two great teams in this one, two great players. Well, not more than two. There's two sets of great players on both teams, and only one way to figure out who's going to get the job done. I'm going to go ahead and hit that play a game button, and let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and do it. You know how we do here. 12-minute quarters, 10-second accelerator clock, among other settings that had to be done and tested before we got the season going. But hey, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and flip over in just a little bit, see what we could do. Let's go ahead and hit it. Looks like Anchorage is going to start us off with the football. And it's going to be taking this one, cutting this one to the left side and getting stopped somewhere around the 18-yard line for Freddie Roberts. Here comes the homies. Markham coming out to see if he could put his team on top.
Check 59. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Check 59. Ready. 59. Mike to 59.
Handoff here for JCB. Getting around 5 on that 1 second and medium here. Trying out a couple of things here. You see, I got another. I got another ticker up there doing the thing right there. Just trying to see if I can switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Might have one game with the Fox, another one with the CBS. You know how we do, but a wide open pass incomplete there. Markham couldn't get the job done. It's 3rd and medium now. There goes Preston there. Looking to see if he can make some plays. He's been kind of quiet the last couple of weeks, but he's trying to change that here. Along with St. Louis, he'll be making the playoffs again in his long set of career. Been in around like 5 years, if I can remember. Passing his right side, a wide open man, but he threw it away. And it looks like it's going to be 4th down regardless. Anchorage is going to have to send it to St. Louis. Let me go ahead and bring my player numbers up so I know who we talking about. But hope everyone's having a great week. Been kind of slow for me recently with work and all the good stuff, but I'm getting some time to check out a few of the things that we need to make sure it's right, like with the stats and stuff. Make sure that all those small details look good before we hit that record button or that go live button, whichever one comes out. It's been a fun ride so far. We got plenty of games left. Up to this point, this will be the countdown starts now. It's 20 more games, so 5 in this week. Actually 25, sorry. 25 games left in the season. Look at Namey getting a carry for about 6. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 now.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
And since I am here, I'm going to go ahead and change that ticker. Just realized I said week 9. We ain't no week 9. We left week 9. I got to put in 10. Another handoff to the right side for the homies. Got a lot of room there. Getting to the 30, down to the 25. And that's going to set up 1st and 10. A nice play there. Let me put Ten, because that's how you spell 10. And that's it there. We can go ahead and go to the sound gameplay. St. Louis already in some range for some points. And they're trying to do it big right here. Let's get into it. Gonna hand it off again. Yes, it is. Gonna be a small gain there. About 2 yards on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You're going nowhere. Here we go, Shaq. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go, D. Ready.
Hand up again to the left side and gonna be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. 3rd and 9 coming up. Anchorage trying to get off of the field here. Did a couple tweaks to the filters for my mic. Hopefully it can stop me from going out when I do my patented touchdown. It probably went down a little bit, but it's a lot better from what I've seen in the text. Looking for a pass right side is Montaigne, going to be caught. Turn upfield, reaching out for it is Tavian, and he is going to get the first. This drive shall continue. Great effort there by the rookie tight end. He was by himself, but he was able to push through past Lacey.
Okay, ready? Hey, check 24.
Gonna make it 1st and 10 now. And they're going to hand off again. Yes, they will. Going to cut back. Look at the juke move by Namian. Almost busted into the end zone. They got to show the replay of that. That was pretty nice.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And now St. Louis stands tall, looking to punch it in. And they're going to pitch it left side, trying to get the edge, trying to take off, sheds off one man, and reaches over his Herrick Dennery for the touchdown. Getting into the end zone. That's going to be the first touchdown of week number 10. Number 20 comes up with the points, and St. Louis will take a 6-point lead. That's some tough nose running right there. Kick is going to be up. It's a little bit to the right, and it's going to be doinked off. It will remain a 6-point ball game here for the second team to make it into the playoffs. Right now we have Charlotte. They already clinched a playoff spot a couple of weeks ago. Now they're going to be looking for the number 1 seed, which will eventually have them actually they want to get the 1st seed so they can get the 1st round bye. That way they can avoid going to the playoffs. Going to the wild card portion of the playoffs. St. Louis, they're trying to get into that number 1 seed too. But if Charlotte keeps on winning, it's going to be hard for them to do that. Every win that Charlotte gets is going to make it tough for St. Louis or any other team to actually make it into the number 1 seed. But it is what it is. We got to keep it going here, as Anchorage is going to start us off again, and we can talk about the players in a little bit. Going to be returned there by Freddie Roberts. Looking, cutting back, going to be a flag on the play, so they're going to have to start a little bit further closer to their own end zone. They're going to start at the 9-yard line. Let's talk a little bit about this Anchorage team real quick. Let's see. Quarterback will be Bobby Markham. Jacob Coolbeans and Freddie Roberts will be the halfbacks here. Wide receivers will be Joseph Joseph and EJ Bailey. There'll be another handoff here, looking for Lane, taking that one to around the 15-yard line or so. 2nd and medium here. But tight ends will be Danny Doyle and Wyatt Harris. On defense, they have Robert Crone at D tackle. Linebackers will be Oliver Prince, Kingston Ali, and Jessica Navarro. Cornerbacks will be Thor Brown, Lacey Woodson, Christo Rendor, and Andrew Green, as the homie JCB's looking for a lane, going to get shut down. Going to be 3rd and 6 here.
Set hut, 50 green. Mike's 59. Go, go, go. Ready, go.
Third and 6 coming. Quick pitch and caught. Gonna take it to the 30, down close to the 40, and that's how you convert right there. 1st and 10, Snow Devils. Definitely needed that. Wide open up the seam. Can't be mad at that. Preston Dotson there with the tackle.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Hut. Go.
Gonna hand off here. JCB's looking. Gonna truck through him, man. That's Rock Blazer that he ran through to get past the 45. Is gonna be 2nd and 2. How do you do?
On the set.
Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Switch up.
Gonna hand off again to JCB. Got a little bit of a lane and shut down by a couple of players. Leva helping out on that tackle, but he does get to midfield and another 1st down here for Anchorage. There with the electric blue, gray bottoms. I guess you call that graphite, maybe. I wouldn't call it a black. I wouldn't call it a gray. And I definitely wouldn't call it a silver either. I'll call it a graphite. Going to be passing it here. Markham's looking. Passing it again and caught. Psych. It was close though, but the pass a little bit off the mark. 2nd and 10 coming up. And that's the 2nd pass so far this game where it could have yielded a lot of big yardage here early for Anchorage. And if that was fast enough, that could have got him a touchdown.
Bandit.
Ready. Go.
44's Mike. Check.
Gonna fake the handoff here. Markham's looking for the play. Tossing his middle of the field and throws the pick. Gonna be taking this one, looking for blockers. Preston's running free, trying to take him down, and gonna take it down to the 35-yard line. St. Louis gets to play. Passing it here, Montaigne, and caught. Turns up and going to get a lot of yards here. Zanzel takes it to 40, the 30, right after the pick. Doesn't care, down to the 25-yard line. And just like that, momentum is shifting. Archer difficulty. I don't even know where I was going with that. Archer. I was thinking Archer direction, but I said difficulty. It is what it is. Long days of work. I forget some of my words, but it's all good. Still keeping it going. Quick pitch caught by Tavian again, cutting up, getting past the 15 to the 10. And Montaigne only completed 3 passes. 2 of them went to Tavian for big yardage. He had a nice run earlier by Eric Denry to get him into the end zone. St. Louis is making it look a little too easy here. 2 minutes left in the first. Here comes Montaigne again. Going to take off the run and just throws this one out the back of the end zone. Looks like one of the Anchorage players tried to get it, but couldn't quite keep up with it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Will we be seeing a new addition into that bottom ticker there where it showed all of the teams that won the United Bowl in our history? But it's going to be a quick pitch and catch there to the homie Kevin Lee. Touchdown St. Louis, and a dot by Rebecca makes it too easy and a 12-point lead. To nothing already in favor of St. Louis. They're trying to get another W. Kick is up and it's good this time around for the Archers. And I don't think it's going to be a shutout in this game by any means. There's still plenty of game left, but Anchorage, they need to make these plays. They had a few of them on the ground, a little bit in the air. They're definitely able to do it, but they got to make sure they keep the ball intact and make sure that all the things that they're able to control, they keep it in front of them. They cannot give up any big plays to the defense and expect to win games. Someone give me a little bit of a direction on these helmets for St. Louis. Me personally, I like them, but I feel like it's missing something. I feel like it's missing one thing, and I don't know exactly what. Maybe a little bit of color. Maybe like a two-tone. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see what happens here as Anchorage gets the football back. And I didn't even talk about the St. Louis team. We could go ahead and bring them up since they scored. Let's see. Quarterback will be Rebecca Montaigne. There you go. Yeah, quarterback will be Rebecca Montaigne. Halfbacks will be Herrick Dennery. You've seen him on the touchdown. And Namie McNamerson. Kevin Lee and Chris Cross will be the wide receivers here. Going to be another handoff to JCB. A lot of coverage there and a lot of speed from this St. Louis team. But tight end will be Ansel Tavian. Kicker / punter will be Brent Skoma. And he's definitely one of the top dogs here in the kicker / punter game. Defensive linemen, there's Blaze Baxter, Jesse Leyva, and Terrence Goldsberry. We're seeing them on defense here. And we'll see what this play yields for Anchorage. Got another handoff, and they're going to be almost shut down, but JCB bounces outside to try to make it a play, but he's going to end up losing a yard regardless. Linebackers will be Rock Blazer and Biff Markham. Cornerbacks will be Tamaris Green and Gum Arabic. And then on the safety side of things, they have Preston Dotson and Stevie Glades. So shout out to the homies. Gonna be passing it again, looking for a man again, and caught. Turns up past the 40, and a great pass by Markham is gonna make it 1st and 10. Chris McKinley with the catch.
Down. 45. White.
And that's going to close out quarter number 1. Let's go ahead and flip into it. You know how we do. We ain't playing games with you.
Ready?
Back in the second quarter, flipping the field. Anchorage trying to put some points on the board. A deep drop back here from Markham. Going to turn around and just throws this one away. Not too much on that one. I wouldn't want to risk it for that biscuit. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Mike, 44. Here we go, D. Here I
Set.
Almost got him offside. So not to be a screen pass for JCB. A lot of blockers up front trying to cut back. Reaching out for the first. I think he might be just an 1.5 inches short. But it's going to make it 3rd and inches. Definitely a lot that they could do offensively to keep the drive alive.
Let's go. Red. 38.
Two tides.
Ready.
Not to be a handoff and shut down. Nice defensive pressure there. Jesse Leyva says, I got a lot of juice in the tank. It's going to be 4th and 1. Now, if you're Anchorage, do you go for it here or do you send it back, see if you could pin? I would personally go for it because you're kind of far down the field, but Anchorage is going to think against what I am saying unless they try to go for it. No, they will not. Sending it away here, and it is going to go out of bounds down to around the 24-yard line or so. It's going to be 1st and 10. It looks like it's a 22-yard line. My apologies. But they're going to send Namie on the motion to the right side, matching up with Lacey. It's going to be a drop back. Going to pass it to the homie Namie. A juke move will get him the 1st down. That's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 31. Great pass, great route.
Ready. Panther 60. Watch the boot.
Another handoff. Yes, it is. Namie cut back in a juke and another juke. He's going to try to drag a man and getting close to the 1st down. They're going to make a 2nd and inches. He's getting a little freaky with that juke move. Got the wiggle sticks going on. Anchorage doesn't want to see that. See the coach looking begrudgingly towards the field.
Right here.
Almost got him off sides. For a quick pitch and caught by the homie Tavian again. And another first down play there.
Set up. Bronco 80.
Hey, here we go.
8.5 minutes left in the second. Here comes Montaigne again on the run. You know she got that speed though. Gonna turn up and pretty much truck a man outside of the boundaries. It's gonna be 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Hand off and dragged down immediately. Great tackle to prevent the big play. Is going to be 3rd and 7 now.
Get there, get there. Boom, big hits all day.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Watch the pass.
Set. Go.
Passing it again. It's Montaigne under low pressure, but this don't matter. It's going to be a juke. Almost getting past the 30, but he'll settle at the 33. It's going to be 1st and 10. And Namie McNamerson's hide out that backfield.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Focus, defense, focus. Mike's 56.
Hand off left side and a nice cutback lane, trying to get another first down. He might be a little short, but once again, 9.5 yards. You're doing very well for yourself. Namie is going to be 2nd and inches.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
56.
Stay with your man. Go.
Chef.
Another handoff, going to find a little bit of a lane, just enough to get the first, averaging about 5 yards a clip at the moment. Is going to be 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
The mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, D. Big series.
Another handoff. Namie's going to try to cut back and drag down before he could get too far into the red zone, but that's exactly where St. Louis is heading. 5 minutes left in the second. They're just burning the clock. Anchorage has yet to find an answer.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Mike the 59. Yeah.
Huh. Ready, go.
A man in motion. They're going to go ahead and pitch it to Switzer. That's one of their bot players, and he's going to pick up the first down, switching it up on them. Montaigne 8 for 9 on this drive, making it look easy.
Let's go.
Honestly, the drive cannot be going any better along with this game.
5-9. I'm gonna run you over.
For the quick pitch it and caught for the touchdown. Making that to the bot player. It's all gravy. Going to make it 19-0, and St. Louis has been on a tear since the first snap. And that got it to a perfect 4 minutes left in the second. Not looking very pretty right now for Anchorage, who's trying to stay pace in the Western Conference. Currently holding a 3-6 record. Currently behind the Dallas Dragons, who is at a 4-5 record. They're going to need Dallas to lose, and they're going to need a few other teams to lose if they're going to find a way into the playoffs. But with how the West is constructed, every team is in play to make the playoffs. Currently, the 3 teams in the top at the moment is going to be Tacoma at the number 2 spot. Number 3 spot is held by Huntington Beach. And then the number 1 is held by Arizona. And honestly, nothing is settled right now. Dallas can still make a play, especially if they can find a way to win today or this week. Anchorage, they also need to find ways to get some wins, and they can find their way back to the 4 seed, which will open them up to get into the 3 seed and higher. Look at the juke move there, looking to get past the 30, and he's going to get shut down a little bit short from that, but a decent return. Anchorage needs some momentum here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Hey. 4 down.
Set, go. Cut.
Faking the handoff, looking to take off and run. Is that a sack? Yes, it is a sack. Going to take him down as Peters. And that's going to be a loss of 5. A deep play action kind of went against Anchorage right there. And they sent the blitz. The corner blitz got home just in time right before he could settle.
Set, 33, yellow. Cut.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Going to pass it again, looking for a man, taking off to run a little bit, staying free, but Jesse Laven's going to bring him down, but not going to be a sack though, just going to be a gain of 1. 3rd and 14 coming.
Set, blue, 32.
59.
Set, cut.
I got you, son.
Going to pass it again, Markham looking. Screen pass doesn't look very pretty, but it's going to get stopped short. Waited a little too long for the screen, and it just got blown up in their face. JCB could not do anything with it. And now they're going to have to give it back to St. Louis right before the end of this first half. 2-minute warning is right there for you. Okay, I'm back. Thank you for the patience there. Had to double check a couple things, but it's all gravy. Gonna pass it again is Montaigne, looking for Lemaine, and passes it again to the homie. Keep on passing it to Namey. He's going to be a top 5 reception type of guy, and also coming out of the backfield too. So definitely an interesting setup for this St. Louis offense. Namey could do some damage. I think some of his biggest problems involve him holding on to the football. And he's definitely going to be changing that as he gets better. Quick pitch. Going to toss his right side and overthrows his man. And I think that was the right move, because if it was a little bit inside, that could have been easily picked off. 3rd and 4. Anchorage trying to give himself a chance to do something before the half. See the power rankings down at the bottom.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Anchorage right in that 8th spot. I believe St. Louis is in the 3 spot. Going to quick pitch and overthrows his man. And I think that was Namey again he was trying to connect with. Going to be 4th and 4. I guess if we was to make a comparison, Namey McNamerson is our Christian McCaffrey. Very shifty, could come out the backfield, great catcher. Not the guy with the blazing speed, but he could do a little bit of everything. Look at the bounce there, right around the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. And Anchorage is trying to get something done within this 1:14.
Let's go now. 52 blue.
59. Come on, D. 59.
Going to pass it here is Markham, taking up and throws it away. And once again, this defense for St. Louis is just relentless.
Okay, break.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here we go.
Pitch and caught, but dragged down behind the line of scrimmage, and just a beautiful defensive play by that lineman or that linebacker. Couldn't quite tell, but regardless of that, it's going to set Anchorage up with a 3rd and 14 again. And you never want to get put in those type of situations where it's 3rd and long. The defense is expecting to pass, and those defensive linemen, they can pin their ears back, go full force towards the quarterback, but they're going to hand it off, trying to get a little bit of a lane. St. Louis is going to get another stop, and it's going to be 4th down and about 10 or so. Not much they could do on that play, and you don't want to give it back to St. Louis this quickly, so I kind of expected the run. St. Louis will get another minute to score right before the half. Gonna send this one away here, and it's gonna be caught by Lee, looking to get past midfield. Does just that. And St. Louis, they're trying to get some points on the board. They have one more timeout, and it's definitely doable with this offense. 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Passing it again, and gonna be dropped there by Namey, who was just talking about how sure-handed he was, but that was definitely a clear drop right there. 2nd and 10.
On the set.
56, Mike, 56. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Quick pitch and caught, turns up, trying to get the first, not to be there. Going to make it 3rd and 2.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. High five, baby. High five. Let's go.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther.
Going to pass it again, and turns up, and that could have been nasty there for Montaigne. It's going to be 4th and 2. Now, do you keep your offense on the field, see if you could try to get something going, or would you just punt it away? Me personally, I would go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? An interception? No, they're going to go and send the punt team here. This could be a chance for the okie doke, and they're not going to do it. That's going out of bounds. Don't think that's going out of bounds inside the 20. It could be, but I don't think it is. Anchorage got the football back. 20 seconds left. Not too much they could do unless they get a big gainer.
Set hut 50 green.
Mike's 59. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Going to be a handoff here. Looking to get past the 25. And going to take this one all the way down. Jacob Cool Beans 10 for 30 on the ground as we go ahead and set up quarter number 3. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. And we got this game on rolling. We got the Gold Standard Basketball. They're doing their thing. We got Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. We got the CSFA, the Collegiate Sim Basketball Association. And we also have the ECFL, the League College Football League. Our collegiate affiliates, they're doing their thing. Whenever they decide to leave the collegiate game, they come to the pros. They are our NCAA football to our NFL. They're NCF, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They're the college league, we're the pro league. That's what we do here. And we're going to be handing this off right side there for Herrick Henry, but he runs into a couple of Snow Devils. Going to lose maybe a half a yard or so. This is going to be 2nd and 10.
That's what I'm talking about. All day, every day.
Anchorage trying to get some sort of momentum. A stop here. Well in St. Louis's own red zone will help. Going to quick pitch it, but they're going to allow a big catch. There goes Ansel to pass the 30. Going to make it 1st and 10. Big play, St. Louis. 5 catches, 85 yards. Definitely one of his better games so far this season. He still has a whole half to go.
Hold the ready.
Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. Hey, me and you all day. All day.
Going to pass it again, right side, caught again by Tavian, turns up, going to get another first down, dragging the man down past the 40 to around the 43, 44 yard line, and Tavian's one more catch away from hitting a century mark in receiving yards. Great job. And I love the cut back there. Hit that cheese right there. Not much that the defense could do. Having troubles going after that man, and we wanted to see how they do after losing linebacker Kingston Ali. He was definitely one of those better defensive players that was able to stop the pass, stop those wildly tight ends. But they don't have his presence there anymore. They have to find a way to make do. And they're going to pass it again, looking for a man, and they're going to be caught again. Looks like the bot player getting into the mix. Is going to be 1st and 10. And Montaigne's just serving up dots all the way around the field.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Quick pitch and caught. Turns up. We're going to get to the 30. Makes one man miss it. Going to take it into the end zone. Too easy. Number 15 gets another score, and St. Louis is going to make it 26-0. Just completely took over. Thor Brown was in coverage, could not keep up. Kick is going to be up. Kick is going to be good. 27-0. St. Louis looking real nice right now. They did miss extra points if you're just coming into the game. That's why it's 27 instead of 28. But an overall great game here for the homies in St. Louis. Anchorage trying to find some sort of momentum here. The offense hasn't been too pretty, if I do say so myself. But there's still time here, especially if they need to see if they could find a way to get Joseph involved in this offense. So far, he hasn't really made too much of a presence. Not sure who exactly is guarding him. But we all know Joseph does not have that great quarterback throwing it to him like he did back in Charlotte. So it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period. But there's still plenty of time for him to get ready. Going to be another return here, looking to get something. Is the homie Freddie Roberts. Bounce off one man and drag down around the 28-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Snow Devils. And at this point, they're trying to avoid the shutout.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Go.
Set, go.
Check.
Hut.
59.
Going to hand this off to JCB. Cuts up and going to get pretty much back to the line of scrimmage there. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready.
59. Mike's 59. Double dog. That's the way.
Gonna hand this one off to JCB again. Stood up as he was trying to make it past the 35. And it's 3rd and medium here.
Great job, D. Great job.
Set. Ready. 10 black.
Check. 59. I'm on.
Ready. Go. Hut.
Gonna pass it here. Looking for a man and overthrows his man again. 5 for 12 so far in the day. Has not been very pretty, including that interception a little earlier. It's going to be 4th and 5 here. And they're going to have to give it back to the red hot St. Louis Archers. Sending this one away here. 4th and medium. And they got to give it away. It's going to go past the 40. is Kevin Lee. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Ready, break.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Gonna hand this one off. They're gonna try to get a lane and getting stuffed is Namey. It's gonna be 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Run, run, run. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Okay, break.
59. Mike's 59.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Looking for a man is Montaigne. Gonna throws off the back foot. Avoids the sack, and Anchorage is gonna get another stop. Great job there. Anchorage. Now they got to see if they can get their offense on the same page. Fourth and 3. Sending this one away. And it is going to get down right around the 21-yard line. Anchorage is back onto the field. It's going to be 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Mike, 59's Mike. Check, check, 59. Hey, pick your game up.
Check 59. Mike is ready.
Quick pitch and almost throws a pass that did not look very good for Anchorage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike, check, check, 59.
Gonna hand this one off to JCB again. Falls to the 24, possibly the 25. It's going to be 3rd and 6 now.
Oh, out of my way. All day. I'm here all day.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40.
59. Let's go, defense.
Ready, ready.
Defense.
Go.
Come on, fellas.
Down, 45. White.
Check, 59. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit.
Go.
I'm here all day. Ah!
Let's go. Red, 38.
Check, check. On the ball. He's crazy.
Ready, ready.
Run. Oh, got him. Got him.
It's 3rd and 2 here. Keep getting calls and stuff.
95.
59. Mike the 59.
Trying to get something going. But they got him offside, so it's going to be a first regardless. Trying to cut up, and he's going to get stopped, but it really doesn't matter. Anchorage will get that first down, getting closer to midfield as the 3rd quarter continues to wind down. It's going to be 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, set. 33. Yellow.
Come on, D. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight
Hut.
ends on the Lucy.
Quick pitch and caught by JCB, turning up dragging a defender inside St. Louis territory. He's going to make it 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Let's go.
Set. Blue, 32.
59. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ready, go. Set, hut.
Almost got him off sides. There goes Roberts on the motion. Going to hand off to JC. No, not JCB. That was one of the backups there. I was about to say, he about to hit that hole with the vengeance, but it's going to be 1st and 10. Anchorage getting a little momentum. Tried that spin move, but St. Louis, they ain't worried about any of that. Said, don't be trying that spin move unless you can complete it. 4 seconds. They're going to send a man in motion. 1 second. They're going to get it off. Quick pitch in. Almost throws the pick right there to number 95. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Where's the mic? Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Hut, go. Hut, go.
Gonna go ahead and pitch it. Looking left side. Throws it away again. 8 for 18. So slightly under 50% on the completion percentage. It's going to be 3rd down coming up again.
Set, hut, 50, green.
Mike's 59. Coming for you.
Set, go.
59's Mike. 59's Mike.
Passing it again, looking for a man and caught. Turns up, trying to get the first, but runs into a couple of Archer players, and it's going to be a long 4th down, or at least a long chance to get an attempt for a field goal. Will they go for it? That's going to be the question. And it looks like they will not, unless they go for the fake here. And they are going to fake it. Looking for a man. Standing tall. Passes it slowly. And he had that man wide open for a minute. That's going to be no good. Not sure what the homie was thinking on that one. But it's going to be incomplete regardless. St. Louis looking to get something going. That should have been an easy 1st down completion. But didn't look like he had the arm either.
Mike the 59.
Come on, baby.
Gonna quick pitch it and overthrows his man, or overthrows her man, as Montaigne. 15 for 22 on the day with the final 20 seconds left in the 3rd.
On the jump.
43. Mike's 43. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Go.
43 is
It's gonna send Switzer there, and they're gonna go ahead and pitch it to him again. But this time, the homies in Anchorage is ready for it. Should have been tackled the first time around, but looks like that last defensive player made the play. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now, as we go ahead and close out quarter number 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. Flipping back the other way. St. Louis pretty much en route for their 7th victory on the season. And they're going to hand it off right side. Here comes the homie. Dragged down. Eric Dennery could not get too much on that play. It's going to be 4th and 14. And Anchorage will get the ball back. It'll be very crazy if they could find a way to score 4 touchdowns in a span of 12 minutes. But never say never in the USFA. Sending this one, going to be caught, looking for a lane, and rushes through to get close to midfield is Thor Brown. Going to make it 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red.
Check.
60 red.
Watch the slant.
Ready.
44. Mike.
Ready. Go.
I'm sending that man in motion there. JCB looking for a man again. Quick pitch and caught. Runs straight into a defensive player. That's going to be another catch there. 2nd and 2. Who's that made the catch? Couldn't I quite see the name, but it should pop up. Yeah, that was Chris McKinley right there. 3 catches, 32 yards, so a solid day for him. Given the circumstances, going to be passing it again as Markham stands in the pocket tall, takes off to run, sheds off one man, and tries to reach out for the first as Markham, but the linebacker, Rock Blazer, says no to that. It's going to be 3rd and 2 now.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
You must be dreaming.
44.
Quick pitch it, and going to be in some coverage, almost picked up by Preston, but looks like it's going to be defensive pass interference. That'll move the sticks closer to that field goal range if possible. But Anchorage, I'm thinking they're going to go for the touchdown here. A field goal really won't do too much. They need touchdowns.
Here we go.
Well, they're still not in field goal range technically. They're going to pass it here, looking for JCB on the screen. Got his man, great blocking up front. Here comes a turn up and close to the 20. And that's definitely going to help Anchorage in this case. It's going to be 1st and 10. A great screenplay. Great blocking up front to help that out. 9.5 minutes left in the 4th. A lot of clock draining in this ball game. There's going to be a pass again. Pass rush up the middle, doesn't get there. Throws it and just deflected by one hand there. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Ready, break.
Mike. 44 is the Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Go.
Markham with a little bit of adjustment just to hand it off and dragged down by Leva as he gets to the 20. A little bit under 2 yards a carry in this ball game for the homie. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
That's big time. That's big time. Let's work.
I'm going to restart, not restart. I'm going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Going to quick pitch it and caught, but not getting the first down. Actually, it's going to be dropped. Oh, no, they caught it. Never mind. It's going to be 4th and 4 now. But, what's the word I'm looking for? The USFA NFL multiverse. I'm still keeping that going. I'm going to get a game or two later on this week. I'm doing some other stuff that's kind of occupying my time, but I'm going to do it. Make sure I get that ready for a quick pitch left side. It's going to be almost caught. He could not bring it in. They tried Joseph, and that's exactly what they needed to do earlier. But great outside coverage there to knock him out of bounds. And that's going to keep him scoreless.
I smell fear in that offense.
They're going to pitch it right side and going to shut off a man. They're going to take off the run. That's going to be a 1st down play there by the homie Namey. It's going to be 1st and 10. 13 for 68 on the game. He's definitely over 4 yards to carry. He covered that ball up and just trucked that person right there. I think that was Lacey Woodson. Gonna pan it off again to the outside and great blocking again, but he could not get around. That looks like a nice tackle there by Thor Brown. It's gonna be 2nd and 7.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo!
Let's get it. I did not say this earlier, but shout out to all of our new followers on Twitch. Executive Member 93, Fozzie 42, and RJ the Houston Kid doing their thing, trying to join the league. You got to get onto the field to make the plays. But I appreciate all of you for doing that for sure. 3rd and 6 coming up. St. Louis pretty much working on burning as much clock as possible. And they are in a jumbo set, so I'd probably expect to run up the middle here. No, they're going to try the right side again. It worked a little bit, but Anchorage was ready for it. It's going to be 4th and 7 now. Anchorage will get the football back with a chance to see if they could get something going. Sending this one away here. And it's going to be caught, runs right through Preston Dotson, but it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Anchorage.
Here we go. Black, 95.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
Anchorage trying to get something going. Tossing this on the screen pass and just miscommunication along with a bump at the end on that running back. It's going to be 2nd and 10. St. Louis hasn't scored since they got that last touchdown, but at this point, they don't really need to score. They're looking for the knockout punch here in the 4th. Just looking for a pass. Going to pass this one midfield and caught. Going to get the 1st down close to midfield. It's going to be 1st and 10. Anchorage fighting to make sure they don't get shut out. I believe we've only had one up to this point. We had a few that came close, but only one team has been able to do a shutout game, and that was St. Louis. Not St. Louis. That was Charlotte. St. Louis is trying to be the 2nd team to do it. Looking for a man. Going to toss that to JCB. Got a couple blockers up front. He's going to get the 1st down a little bit more. And it looks like Preston Dotson might get flagged. Unnecessary roughness will give him 15 more. 1st and 10, Anchorage.
Blue, 32.
Check, check. Here we go, here we go. 44, 44.
Quick pitch. Going to be caught. Turning up and runs straight into Preston, who's trying to make up for that penalty from earlier. But it's going to be 2nd and 6 here.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. Oh yeah, I'm coming.
Pitch and almost throws the pick. That probably could have sealed the shutout, but it's 3rd and 6 still. Anchorage trying to find their way into the end zone. They do not want to be the 2nd team to get shut out. The 2nd team, that 1st team that got shut out, is going to be Dallas. They lost 42-0 to Charlotte.
Set, go.
And they're going to pass it again, looking for a man midfield and incomplete. If that was a little bit higher, that would have went straight to Preston. 4th down and 6. And the shutdown looking a lot more prevalent here if they could find a way to get the job done. Been a pretty quick setup here. A lot of running, a lot of 1st downs for St. Louis as well. So, but it's going to be a pass looking for a man as Markham is going to take off the run. Standing tall in the pocket, not even moving, but he's going to be caught. Turns up and getting the 1st down is Freddie. Just enough to keep it moving, and they have a shot. Anchorage with 3.5 minutes left, so they got plenty of time. That was a great cutback there. The agility definitely kicked in. You see him plant that foot and make sure to keep that drive alive for his squad. But it's 1st and goal. Almost got a man offsides. A handoff, a big lane there for JCB, and gets to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Ready. 60 red. 60 sad. Hut.
Therapy after this.
44.
Gonna pick a pitch and caught for the touchdown. Anchorage said they ain't getting shut out today. We will keep the shutout meter at 1 for the season, even though we still have 24 more games left to play. There's going to be a touchdown. Anchorage finally punches it in. A little bit too late, but they will have a chance with onside kick. See if they can score a little bit more. Kick is up. Kick is going to be good, and it's going to be 27-7. Still a 3-possession ball game in favor of St. Louis. St. Louis played very well up to this point defensively, gave up that late drive, but at the same time, you seen they were kind of lax there on the defense. But Anchorage, they do find a way to score. Two minutes, 53 seconds left here. Should see St. Louis getting this football back. They're looking to burn this clock out as much as possible. Take this into the next week. And we still got some games coming. Here comes onside. Going to get picked up immediately. And picked up and taken past the 40 to around the 38-yard line. And St. Louis is back on the field. And it's going to be a flag on the play. And they're going to have to back up 5 yards on that one.
Ready? 70 Lion.
56. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
It's going to be a handoff. Going to get a small gain there. Actually, no, they're going to lose yards, actually. A nice tackle there by Navarro. 2nd and 17.
Set up. Bronco 86.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Ricky.
Handoff. Left side. There goes Namey. Trying to turn up. Gets past the 40. And it's going to hit the 2-minute warning now.
The big boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Cougar 19.
3rd and 12 coming.
Mike, check. 59.
Another handoff. Looking for a lane. There's going to be a first down a little bit more. Namey McNamerson busting out a touchdown. Namey said, I don't care about it. I just want the stats. It is going to be 33-7. And it's going to be 34-7 now. And we could go ahead and check a little bit further down the line in some of these games that we got this week. Next game coming up will be Tacoma. They're going to be traveling to the Big D to take on the Dragons. Can't wait to see that game. Both of these teams are in the Western Conference. They're trying to get something going. And both of these teams, they're right in the same area, a couple of games away. Let's shout out to the homies in both of those teams. A big matchup. Next, we got Arizona heading to New York. That's going to be a fun ride as well. A Western versus an Eastern matchup. Arizona, they're trying to lock up the Western Conference, while New York, they're trying to make their way up to the number 2 seed. Even though a win by St. Louis today will make that even more difficult. Next, we'll have our primetime game on Saturday. It's going to be Huntington Beach at Charlotte. Looks like it's going to be league owner versus league co-owner in this one. Huntington Beach, they're trying to do the unthinkable. All the teams before them have fallen, and this will be the first time they match up against Vic Dotson and them boys in Charlotte. And then the final game, the Sunday night prime time, is going to be Pittsburgh at Tampa Bay, what a lot of people are dubbing as the Tank Bowl. Should be an interesting setup in this one. Both of these teams, Pittsburgh has yet to find a way to get the victory. Tampa Bay, They're trying to do something special here. They're trying to get their second win. So both of these teams have a combined 1 victory on the season. They're trying to change the narrative. So we'll go ahead and get to it when we get to it. But right now it's 2nd and 1. No timeouts are being called. Quick pitch is going to be caught, turning up the field. Going to get past the 40 as JCB and tackled down. And it's the final minute here in the 4th quarter. Anchorage, they're not really content. They're just going to take this one into the final portions of the ball game.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready, go.
Mike's 59.
Going to set this one left side and caught. Trying to turn up field and stripped. Going to get picked up by St. Louis. Turned up the field past the 40. And that should be ball game right there. A great tackle, a great forced fumble. And St. Louis is looking to pretty much seal the deal here. Another big lane for Namey. Going to get another first down. In the final 30 seconds here, I'm sure St. Louis just going to take this one to the crib. Final score going to be 34-7. A great offensive performance by St. Louis and a great defensive performance by St. Louis as well. As we go ahead and set this one up here. Let's go ahead and get into it. That is your final score right there. 34-7. Rebecca Montaigne, you seen right there. She had a real good game. I ain't mad at you. 34-7, 369 to 217 in regards to the total offense. Turnover wise, St. Louis, they got 2 on Anchorage right there. Both teams wasn't too pretty on 3rd down. It is what it is. It happens. And it looks like it was pretty split between them in regards to the possession time. Looking at the stats here, Montaigne, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, not a lot of yards, but definitely made her mark, making sure that her teammates got the job done. Bobby Markham there, 18 for 33 for 54%, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rushing wise, 19 for 128, 1 touchdown for Namey, and 17 for 62 there for Jacob Cool Beans. No touchdowns from him, but Herrick Dunry and Namey McNamerson got 2 of them. Great job by those guys. Looking at the Anchorage side of things offensively, a lot of screen passes there from JCB, 8 for 49. Chris McKinley led the way wide receiver wise with 4 for 38. They did try Joseph on that one pass, but he just could not get his feet inbounds. Looking at the setup here for St. Louis, looks like Enzo Tavian led the way, 6 catches, 98 yards, a couple yards shy of that 100-yard mark, but he'll get even better, you already know. Namey also did his thing, 3 for 38, had a drop, and Kevin Lee had 1 for 11, had the touchdown. Defensively, looks like the user that led in tackles will be Jessie Leyva with 5, 4 tackles by herself or by himself. Solid job by Jesse. Preston Dotson there with 4 tackles, adding into the mix. Let's see if there's any pass deflections by any of our users. Doesn't look like it. And actually went the wrong way. Rock Blazer with the pass deflection, and it looks like Dotson, there's a bot player. Biff Markham had a pass deflection, and it looks like Jaquan Johnson, the bot, forced a fumble, and another bot recovered it. Not a lot there on that side. Looking at the Anchorage side of things, looks like Cristo Rendor was the tackle leader. Lacey Woodson and Navarro doing their thug thizzle with 7. A lot of time on defense, so a lot of time to pack up some stats, and I can't be mad at it. Any sacks here? No sacks on the play. Pass deflections, don't see any on my side, along with forced fumbles. Nothing too much to talk about here. I went past the kicking for whatever reason, but looks like no field goals from either team. Looks like 1 missed extra point between the 2 kickers, and looks like a couple touchbacks by Skoma. Punting wise, looks like averaging around like 28 per punt. Both of them having a 30-yard punt there. Solid. Looks like Freddie Roberts, 26 on the average. And Kevin Lee and Thor Brown both adding some punt return coverage. Can't be mad at it. So I'm going to get the screenshots. You know how I do. We're going to move on to game number 2. That'll be tomorrow. Make sure you watch out for Tacoma at Dallas. Going to be a huge ball game here. If Dallas can find a way to win, it could potentially be in the playoff spot. Potentially. But it also depends on the Huntington Beach game that follows that. So make sure you watch these games. It's going to get tighter and tighter and tighter for these playoff spots in the Western Conference. But until then, I'll go ahead and sign off here. Make sure you stay safe, eat plenty of chicken wings, and I'm out here.